motherfucker, and I'm trying to call the goddamn SAWS, the mental health people, the people, the resource numbers that she done gave me, and contact these people and try to get some assistance, right? Even if it ain't nothing but trying to get access to my medicines, because I have not been able to get my medicines. I legitimately have only been, taking my medicine that I make. Thank God that I make medication. Thank God that I know how to use herbs and oils and spices and so on and so forth. Because if not, I'd probably be dead. Ain't that what you wanted, Mr. Watson? Huh? Ain't that what y'all wanted? So anyhow, nonetheless, and I'm just gonna say this. Shout out to one of my I cannot. I swear to God, I'm bad. I'm really kind of fucked up. It's this guy that I was talking to from Cameroon. Yeah, he was from Cameroon. It's in Africa. It's next to Nigeria. I was talking to him, and he had told me about these cloves. He was telling me that something about boiling them in water or something, and so on and so forth. Boiling them in water and drinking it like a tea, could help to fix any type of fertility issues. Like it could help you have a baby, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting some cloves because I wanted to see what they do. And come to find out, cloves, they break all curses and evil eye. Drinking clove water renders all curses and evil eye null and void. So I've been making it my habit to drink it every day because I know you all are chanting your incantations. You're chanting incantations daily. There we go. No, let me stop playing.
Even if you don't live near a Kroger store.
That's how that shit sounded when I was trying to get it out. But you're chanting incantations on a daily basis. So I drink clove water daily. I take the cloves and I put it in my bottled water and I drink it right along with my Neo shots. I mix it all together. So I don't know how any of your curses or spells or any of your evil eyes really gonna work. Just FYI for all of those out there. Cloves. Not the clove oil. Not clove tea. No. Actual cloves. Even if you got to get them dried up. You know what I'm saying? I think it's what it is called. The badia. Badia. You know that Hispanic herb. Badia. Cloves. I'm going to show you what it look like. Just so y'all know. Oh, it ain't even Badia. I'm tripping. This is actually from the farmer's market. It's called Sprouts Farmer's Market Organic Cloves Whole. And I just take them and sprinkle a few, like 3, into my bottled water. I take about 3 of them, put it in my bottled water along with my Neo shot drops, and I drink that shit, So have fun chanting that shit. I don't know who the fuck y'all thought y'all was fucking with. I keep telling y'all, bitch. Jackie Davis raised me. And we just gonna keep it like that right there. But anyways, I wanted y'all to see this. I contacted this first number, and I'm not gonna get stuck on it. I just had to do it on live so that way a bitch could know I'm not making anything up. Okay, this is the number. The number is 358 2411 904-358-2411, right? I contact this number, right? Listen to what it say.
For calling Salzbacher. If this is an emergency, please hang up and call 911. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, please select one of the following options. For shelter and housing services, please press 1.
That's what I'm looking for, so I'm pressing 1.
Please press. For men's shelter services, please press 1. For women and family shelter services, please press 2.
I'm a woman, so I'm pressing 2.
Services, please.
And it just went blank. And that's what happened the last time I called. It just went blank. Like, no lie. I pressed 1 because I'm looking for shelter services. I pressed 2 because I am a woman looking for shelter services. I'm going to hide this and show you all that I am still currently on the line. The time is still currently ticking. However, it's dead air. It's dead air. It's dead air. Dead air. Press 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, and I do take notes of all of the shit that all of the findings that I find. Like, when I be contacting people about different things, oh, this book is full of shit. Like, I got shit on, see, all these numbers I already literally got. Like, I was calling them during March of this same exact year. But, we just gonna, act like that ain't happened. I'm gonna keep contacting the same goddamn people and receiving no assistance. I mean, I want to start going outside of the city, but it's like all of the information that they give me is in reference to the city because they want to keep you in the city because the city wants to keep receiving the aid finances that the government is funding them for having someone in their city who is HIV positive. Y'all think y'all free? We're not free. We ain't free. We ain't free at all. We ain't free at all. So at the end of the day, when y'all say, "Oh, I don't do nothing." Oh, okay. I don't do nothing, but I got a whole book full of shit. This shit, I mean, I even got False Claims Act, Title 31, Document Contract Claim. Like, I got all types of shit in here. Like, I'm a wealth of fucking knowledge. You judges are actors. Like, this is all based off of I don't know if y'all know David Wynn. I had studied a lot of the stuff that he was talking about in reference to law and false contracts and just different things. I got probate law in here as well because I know y'all stole my auntie Lil's land, and I'm coming for you bitches. Auntie, Mom, Pat, Phyllis, Unc, Cuz, and the rest of y'all that ain't really family, but y'all is. I'm coming for y'all. TikTok. 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 Did you really think I forgot that? You love me not. You got me running around in circles upon the block, trying to get back everything you took, it still got. And I keep on ending up with big ass knots upon my head because they knocking me down every chance, not to mention all the people around pulling me down. Man, I swear, like, what? Well, y'all don't want me to get started. Y'all don't want me to get started, boy. So I'm still actually on the line. Like, these people still got me on the line, dog. You ain't hurt. Ain't nobody came on this bitch or nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So, there is that. I'm going to give them up to about 10 minutes. It's currently been 5 minutes. So I'm going to give them 10 minutes. I'm going to give them 505 for the $505 million that the president has asked for in HOPWA funding for the year of 2024 that I can't seem to access. Ain't that funny? So for the $505 million that the President Biden asked for 2024 for HOPWA funding, I'm going to give them 10 minutes. That's 5 plus 5. I hate to pull up and see how much funding they ask for people with mental health issues. I might just do that too. Because I pulled up y'all whole financial budget for y'all HOPWA funding for 2024. I'll look over that later. Right now, I'm currently on hold trying to seek shelter and refuge with the Salzbacher organization. I pressed 1 for shelter and housing, and then I pressed 2 because I am a woman. And I have basically been on a dead airline since then. And we are now at 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Oh, still on hold. Still no sound. No air. Dead air. This is what I be talking about. This is where the frustration comes from. They don't want us to get that aid. They want to keep getting it and keep us from getting it. Your organization received, the Corporation of the United States of America received $505 worth of HOPWA funding. How many citizens have accessed that funding? I'll be researching all of this. I'll be digging into your records. You don't want me digging in your shit. But I will be digging in your shit. Still on hold. They got 2 more minutes. I said I was going to give them 10 minutes. It's 8 minutes, 12 seconds. But yes, as I was saying prior to this, cloves break all curses, spells, and evil eye. You can look it up, research it. And they're the actual cloves. It's not like clove powder. It's not clove oil. It's an actual clove. I know, this ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck I'm talking about, right? But it does. See, it's a clove. It's like a little flower bud thing. It's just like the thing that be on the center of the flower. If you look at it, see? Can you see it? See it? But yes, that's a clove. And I take 3 of these and I put it in my water along with my product, Neo Shots, that I make personally. And I put it in my bottle of water. I take a dropper full of Neo Shots with the 3 cloves, put it in my water, and I drink that in the morning when I get up. I don't have any backed up. I'm not backed up. I don't got no issues being backed up. I'm actually dropping weight. And just feeling a lot less run down. So I'm thinking that the clove is actually helping along with the Neo Shots. 9 minutes and 38 seconds. So I'm about to hang this call up and I am going to go into the next number and try to get in contact with somebody that way. But yeah, that's what I do. I make it my business to go through all of these resources just to prove that they not giving us access to it. They say they do. They got organizations that make a lot of money off saying that they help us, but they don't. We can't access it. So there was that. I'm actually gonna call that number back, and I'm just gonna push something different this time.
Thank you for calling Saul's Backer. If this is an emergency, please hang up and call 911. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, please select one of the following options. For shelter and housing services, please press 1.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to press 1.
For men's shelter services, please press 1. For women and family shelter services, please press 2. For housing services, please press 3.
I'm going to press 3 just to see. I think we reached dead air again. Yeah. Who's policing these people? Am I the only one? I'm not getting paid for this. And I'm actually at a financial disadvantage. But I guess I'm the only one that's doing the work. I'll probably give them another 10 minutes just because I'm being polite today. I'm being nice today. This shit is real. It's unreal, right? It's unreal. They say they help us. I want y'all to just simply go on y'all phone and Google how much funding have they received this year for HOPWA. That's HOPWA. HOPWA. Housings for persons with AIDS and HIV. How much have they received this year? 505 fucking million. Look it up for yourself. Google that shit yourself if you think I'm making shit up. I'm talking about this ridiculous, the type of shit I got at him. FDA guideline booklet. FDA guideline, part 600 of the Code of Federal Regulations, FDA guidances of biological product producers. Listen, y'all, I get it. When I get in and I get in that rabbit hole, bitch, I go all the way through it. I don't even play. I go all the way through the rabbit hole. I ain't got no problem going through the rabbit hole. No problem. No problem going through the rabbit hole. I'm still on hold, by the way, why y'all probably think I'm just playing and I don't do nothing. Still on hold. Still waiting. I gotta get up off this floor though because that shit has got my back fucking hurt. Whew. Yeah, that shit's hurt. So yeah. yeah, I'm still on hold. I'm still waiting on Sauls Barker Housing to tell me something. It's been 4 minutes, 36 seconds. I actually need to hook my printer up so that way I can print this label out because I'm finna pawn this ring. I mean, I don't got no marriage for real. My husband is null and void, so it's no sense in me keeping a ring that represents a marriage that doesn't exist. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. Still waiting. So I'm gonna print this label because, you know, gold is pretty expensive at the moment. It's like $2,000 an ounce. I don't have nearly an ounce, but I am definitely getting rid of what I do have. So yeah, I'll be pawning this. I ain't even pawning it. I'm selling it. I don't want the shit back. I'm straight. It's null and void. I'm still on hold. Still trying to get in contact with the housing through the Mental Health Resource Center, which is actually Sauls Barker. You see the shell corporations and the corporations and the shell corporations of the shell corporations and so on and so forth. It's crazy, right? But you know, I'm mentally incompetent. So they say. I'm mentally incompetent, and maybe that's why when I dial their number, I can't seem to get shit but dead air. It's because I'm mentally incompetent or because they're full of shit. Which one? Which one is it? Am I mentally incompetent or are these people full of shit? Because I've been on this phone now. This is the second time. 7 minutes. Seven fucking minutes. You think they helping people like us? And they say they is. You can go and Google all these organizations, dog, and I give you no motherfucking shade. Like, these people got pictures on pictures on pictures of all the Negroes that they've helped. And I know for sure Lutheran Services just revamped their website and they used the same picture of the same woman that they had on the website from before. Y'all couldn't get no new faces, no new cases, no new people that y'all have assisted to take pictures of. Who is policing the HopWa organization? Who is policing the HopWa funding? And I will be contacting the board of directors later on this week. I'm just, you know, doing my due diligence. You know, you got to go through the chain of command, right? I just want to thank you, sweetie, for letting me know about that clove shit. Because these cloves, I could feel whatever curses, whatever spells, whatever bullshit y'all tried to do. I could feel that shit lift. That's why I drink it every day. Because I know y'all cast y'all spells every motherfucking day. 3 a.m. every night. 3 a.m. every night. 3 p.m. every afternoon. 3 p.m. 3 a.m. 3 p.m. 3 a.m. 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Sometimes it's even 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Okay, so it's 9 minutes, so many seconds. This call is finna end. I am going to call it back, and just for giggles and shits, and just to really prove my purpose and drive my nail into the wood, I'm gonna pick the men just to see if even they are not getting assisted. 10 minutes. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do the next one. And this is what I'll be doing. This is what I'm always doing. This is the shit that I'm doing. Contacting various people, various groups, making various claims on various agencies. Because y'all lying and y'all full of shit. And they say we got civil rights leaders in this state, but I don't see them. Where they at? I contacted that civil rights lawyer that supposed to help people in this state. I ain't never received so much as an email back acknowledging that they received my email. Y'all help people though. When? When it's a photo op involved? When it's a photo op involved.
Thank you for calling Salzbacher. If this is an emergency, please hang up and call 911. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. Otherwise, please select one of the following options. For shelter and housing services, please press 1. For men's shelter services,
I almost thought I heard somebody for a second. I was like, oh shit, somebody might be on the motherfucking line. Just for a hot second, I was like, boy, bitch might be done answer the phone. No. No. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, here we go. Okay, I was gonna say I hadn't lost my page for a second. Oh yeah, I'm still on hold. I contacted the Mental Health Resource Center. I've went through basically the first number. They say if you're looking for shelter or housing to press 1. So I pressed 1. Initially I pressed 2 after pressing 1 because it instructed me to do so. If you're looking for housing and shelter, press 1. If you're a man, press 1. If you're a woman and family, press 2. And if you're just looking into housing, press 3. I've pressed 2 initially. I got dead air. So I was like, let me call back and let me press 3 because that's just housing. That's not the shelter. That's housing. So let me press 3. I pressed 3, dead air. So for shits and giggles, I decided to go back and just press 1 just to see if they even helping me in. And that was a bust. So I'm pretty much done with this number as far as in reference to shelter or housing. I'll probably contact this number back at a later date, but right now trying to just see if there is any resources that I could use or utilize to relocate myself out of this city, which I am being blackballed and it seems held hostage. I am a prisoner of the state. They are utilizing me so they can receive HopWell funding. Yeah. There's that. And I know it seems like I'm being extreme, but think of it. If a person is not receiving assistance and every job that they get, there's an issue, which I don't know how it was an issue when I actually got a performance and performance and efficiency bonus on my check. How did I get that if it was an issue with me doing my job? It wasn't an issue with me doing my job. It was an issue with me. It's an issue with me. It ain't that I'm rude. I'm just not an ass kisser. I'm very blunt. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't play around and joke because I don't believe jokes are jokes. I believe jokes come from a place of honesty, in which they do. I mean, have you not seen Cat Williams? The nigga funny as fuck, but he really is talking about his life. So, jokes ain't jokes. Jokes are honesty. Draped behind a cloak of comedy. They just want you to accept the truth and they want to give it to you in a nice way so you don't feel so attacked by it. And that's cool. I mean, I'm with that. You found a good way to tell a joke. Or you found a good way to tell somebody the truth without them being offended. That's not my approach. I am not trying to appease anyone other than God. And therefore, I don't ass kiss. I do the job I'm being paid for. I don't politic. I do the job I'm being paid for. When did that not become enough? Or when did that become not enough? When did in society it become that you can't just do the job, and make sure that the responsibilities and duties of the job is being performed to 100%. You got to also ass kiss and smooch up to your boss and rub their ego or embellish their ego or, you know, stroke their ego. You got to stroke their ego and do the job that you're supposed to do too. I can't do it. That's why I always end up running into issues because I'm not going to the parties. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not hanging out with you after work. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And if I do end up hanging around somebody I work with after work, it ain't because I'm trying to get a fucking goddamn raise or I'm trying to get next level management or I'm fucking my boss behind the scenes for a promotion. No. Now one of my bosses could ever say I fucked them even when I was in the strip club. Now one of my bosses could ever say that I fucked them. Not even when I was hustling in the streets could a nigga I was getting my work from say I was fucking him. You know, still on hold though. See, this is why I don't need cards. I don't need cards to expose the corruption and the fuck shit. Because I've lived it. I'm not just an onlooker or a sideliner. Like, real shit. I'm a first round draft pick, bitch. The fuck? Bitch want to get some shit done, a bitch called Jessica. Bitch want to know what to do next, a bitch called Jessica. But you motherfuckers done forgot that. Y'all done forgot it. Y'all done forgot it. And when y'all need me again, y'all call. And y'all will get a do. This number has been disconnected. Straight like that. You ain't getting nothing, boy. You can't get nowhere because I'm changing my number. I already done changed the number. And I don't want to talk to none of you motherfuckers. That's why I ain't talking to y'all. And the ones that I want to talk to, I talk to. But I'm still keeping my distance because I don't know who all is involved in this shit. It seemed like it seemed like I'm in a Truman show. Like everybody in on it but me. Shit crazy. So yeah, we at 9 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this call. I'm not gonna give them the extra minute. It's ridiculous. So next, I am going to be moving on to the Trinity Rescue Mission. It is a little late in the afternoon, so I probably won't get a hold of anybody at this point in time in the day because after about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock, people stop working in Jacksonville. They just do. It is what it is. But nobody's talking about this. Nobody's exposing them. I know y'all hate me. I know the city council probably sit up and have meetings about me. Yeah. Know my name on the docket.
You've reached the Trinity Rescue Mission of downtown Jacksonville, Florida. Please pay attention to the following prompts. To speak with a representative from our men's shelter, press 1. To speak with a representative from our women and children's shelter, press 2. To leave us a message, press 0.
Okay, I'm gonna mute this because I don't need y'all to know my personal information.
You've reached the Please hold and a representative will deal with you.
Okay, I'm on hold, y'all.
Thank you for calling Trinity Rescue Mission.
How you doing?
How may I help? I'm good.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So I unmuted it. I muted it because I didn't really want to be like last time I was on live. I didn't know how to mute it. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted to really just put this out there, like to show people, like, you know, they gonna close the door in your face, but you just got to keep going from door to door. So anyhow, I contacted, that was just Trinity Rescue Mission, which is basically the second number that the lady gave me, is in reference to shelter and housing. They instructed me to basically call the police, file a police report about the abuse, and then contact the Hubbard House, and the Hubbard House would then give me shelter or refer me to shelter. Now I've done this before. I've filed a police report when my husband put me in a bear hug. I contacted the Hubbard House and they instructed me to go to a shelter in Tallahassee. I don't have transportation, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get to Tallahassee. But I will contact the Hubbard House again probably tomorrow. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call them today. I'm gonna call them today and see if I get like a Greyhound bus pass or something. Will they, and then, you know, can I go to the shelter then? We're gonna try this one more time. Like I said, a lot of these places I've already called and contacted, and it usually be like something that I can't do that makes me ineligible, or something that can't be achieved by me that makes me ineligible. So just like with the housing thing, I don't have an income, even though I'm currently applying for Social Security disability benefits. It's like I'm in a gray area. So I'm kind of just wading in the water, you know? But nonetheless, it ain't gonna stop me from, you know, moving forward. Slow motion is still motion, baby. Slow motion is still motion. Meanwhile, I don't know. I'm probably gonna see what's going on with my mama since she's in the hospital. And I do feel a sense of relief also because the lady at 211, she did instruct me that if I do come into a point where I cannot pay my rent or my lights, that they can assist me with that. So if my mother is going to be in the hospital for an amount of time or a period of time in which she won't be able to maintain the bills, I would still be able to get assistance with my rent and my utilities. So, Mr. Watson, you can stop watching and waiting for me to call you, begging for help. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. You would have had a better shot just doing right by me. So I'm gonna get on to it. I'm probably call the Hubbard House and see if I could pick up where I left off with them, maybe. You know. And either way, whether I stay here or not with my mother, if my mama go in the hospital and she in that hospital for a period of time, I'm gonna do what I gotta do behind the scenes to make sure that she get the same assistance that I would have got for her if I was here. That's why I don't understand the reason and why a motherfucker just done discarded me and threw me to the side like I wasn't shit. I asked this lady for $20. She looked at me like this was her, like she wasn't never gonna give her $20 back. And she know that ain't even my character. Y'all really done bought this lie. Y'all done told y'allself, oh, she just a junkie. No, the fuck I'm not. Do I do drugs? Yes, I do. Am I a junkie? No. Because before I do any drug, I make sure my bill paid. Before I do any drug, I make sure I got food. Before I do any drug, I make sure I got a place to lay my head. You see what I'm saying? A junkie don't give a fuck about none of that. It's a difference between an addict and a junkie, baby. Even drug therapists know that. There's a difference. So, you know, think what you want to think. Think I just be sitting in this bitch all day long smoking drugs because I ain't got nothing better to do when I really be on these phone calls, making phone calls, taking care of other shit behind the scenes for people who don't appreciate me. But we ain't gonna, you know, we ain't gonna give them too much. I'm just gonna make this next call, you know. You ain't gonna give them too much. We ain't gonna give them too much. Look, I'm gonna get off this live because, like I said, I'm gonna call these people and I've already dealt with them, which means I'm gonna have to give them my contact information, and I don't want to do that on camera.
Domestic violence hotline. If this is a life-threatening emergency,
So I'll be back with y'all later.
911. Para español, presione 1. For English, press 2.
But y'all be good to yourselves. Be good to others.
Speak to a domestic violence advocate.
It don't take nothing to hit that thumbs up or that subscribe button. And don't be shy. Share this shit with another motherfucker.